So I apologize for that after you're all settled on the ground, but let's get started here. So pick a leg and just start on your calf. And you can just use your thumbs and start to dig in there. Maybe you go up and down a little bit. I'm gonna get my pants out of the way. So you can go over your pants, you can lift pants up, and you just kind of start to rub and see what feels good. I'm going to do a little more on my shin today. I've started skiing. You guys know, many of you know I'm a ski coach. So I had my first 2 days on the mountain, Monday and Tuesday, and my calves get really bruised at the beginning of ski season just from being squeezed in my ski boots. So they're really tender back there. So I'm going to do a little more on my shin up here, kind of rubbing, getting to the outside, up by my knee, and then down toward my ankle. Good morning, everybody coming in. And then I'm going to go a little bit on the inside here of my shin. I'm going to avoid, I'm just pretty sore right back in here for my ski boots. So I'm going to work around my tender bits. All right, gang. Victoria's here. Mary's here. Lorraine's here. Erica, Kathy. Who else did I miss up there? Shelly's in the corner there on my screen. Carolyn's here. Welcome, Carolyn, doing the double. I heard you get a shout out in 30 and 30 there from trainer Maria. Nice. Maybe a few other of you guys coming in as well. Go ahead and work down around your ankle bone here with your fingers. Feels kind of nice sometimes on your Achilles tendon to give it a little squeeze down in there. Maybe around your heel cup, out onto the top of your foot. And gentle on the top of your foot, right? Maybe you're just thinking a little more friction to warm it up and just get some blood, kind of get the warm blood down to your toes. And then I've kind of been into reaching my fingers down between my toes from the top. You guys know I like to do my fingers between my toes from the other side. I've kind of been going in here. Letty's here, Carrie's here. Welcome, you guys. And then take that foot over the top of your other leg, make a fist, and just start to pound on the meaty parts of your foot. I don't pound so much on my arch because it doesn't feel very good for me. I do a lot on my heel. I seem to have bad circulation on my heels. My heels stay really cold. So I do a lot back there. Your landing pad, if you think about this kind of plumping up your landing pad from the base of your big toe to the base of your pinky toe, just getting that blood in there and getting it nice and kind of pink. We're going to start with a lot of balance today. So we're going to really be thinking about our feet. So go ahead here and grab your toes, big toe and second toe, and just work them forward and backwards. I'm just kind of pulling them here. I call it the toe gymnastics. That's kind of a willpower and grace term from when I was teaching that. And I'm just kind of grabbing onto the pads of my toes too with my fingers, just sort of thinking about getting them stimulated and ready, because you have these 5 toes, right? 5 pieces on the ground. Go ahead and separate toes out now. 5 pieces on the ground that can help you with your balance. So while you might think that your feet are very small, there's not a lot of space to help you balance, take your fingers now between toes, kind of make this, push your fingers through from the backside. Think about all the space you have on your feet, right? 5 individual things, toes, to press onto the ground. The whole base here, the ball of your foot to the ball of your pinky toe, that whole section down on the ground, all the way down the outside of your foot and that whole big spot of your heel, all of that helps you balance. So you think about all those sections down on the ground when you're trying to balance. Go ahead and put that foot down, hand in a fist again, and just give it this massage. This is where I get into my arch. I don't pound on my arch so much, but I do really like this massage in my arch there, kind of the knuckle of my pointer finger. Judy's in the house. Welcome, Judy. I think I heard you get a shout out as well in 30 and 30. Nice to see you. Tracy got logged in. Perfect. You were logging into audio there for a while. All right. And then again, I'm going to take my thumbs. I'm going to go back up to my toes and just kind of press right at the base of every toe and kind of in between the bases of my toes, pressing there, ball of my foot, and then out to the pads of my toes. And I'm just sort of pushing my thumb up the pads of all of those toes. All right, we'll switch it out here. Go ahead and have a look at your feet. Maybe you just sit back on your on your bum, roll your ankles a little one way, roll them the other way, and point and flex your feet, just getting them all woken up, and we'll move on to the other side there. So other leg, calf massage, having a feel. And you might feel different things on different legs, right? Different sore bits, different bits that feel really good on one side and maybe didn't on the other. Notice where it's cold as well, right? Like I just came from 30 and 30 class and it's super weird. Like I said, my heels are always cold. My toes feel warm, but for me, my heels feel cold. So it's just a different thing. I'm even kind of cold, I think from sweat, maybe a little bit for sure on my legs that are kind of drying off. It's cold up behind my knee here a little on my upper calf. So just kind of different things to notice about your body, right? Notice what happens, how it works for you, because we're all different. So I'm just kind of thinking about the shin bone and digging my fingers in behind the shin bone. Trainer Sherry did that one time in a release and restore class. We kind of rolled and tried to get on the back side of that shin bone. It was kind of crazy. I'd never really done that before. And then I'm going to take it to the inside. Same thing, going inside and back on my shin bone there. Oh yeah, that's where it gets sore. Just grabbing around in there. Maybe I'm going to kind of make my hands into a U shape and squeeze my calves, working my way down. I tend to squeeze and press much more than kind of rubbing my hands. Some people really like that rubbing feeling. All right, and down into our ankles here, working around in your ankles. Maybe you kind of get into your arch from the top here and give it a little love out to the top of your foot. Down between your toes, pressing from the top. And this is a really nice double. We always say it, right? If you take that 30 and 30 class at 6 a.m., it's really totally fine that you come then maybe for this 10-minute barefoot massage. Go ahead and bring your leg up here. Start to pound. Come for the 10-minute massage in barefoot, right? That makes for a really good 40-minute session there. And a great way to end one class. This is a really good way to start this class, because when we're barefoot, we're really thinking about our feet. So we're trying to stimulate our feet, our lower legs, to help us with balance. We'll get into cardio in the end of class today. We'll do some jumping, and you really want your feet warmed up to help you jump and land. Because when we're barefoot, especially, landing softly, landing with bendy joints, and thinking about sort of how we land, right? You land with your foot maybe flat, maybe you strike with your heel first, and then you jump by pressing off your toes. And that's a lie. Actually, you're going to jump pressing off your toes, land when you're jumping, toe first, and then heel. When we walk, we go heel, toe. They call it like a heel strike. But when we jump, it's toe to toe. Jump with your toe, land with your toe. Into these toe gymnastics here, gang. We have about a minute and a half left on this warm up. So just forward and back here. And then as you work down to your pinky toe, you start to take those toes apart, make some space between them, and slide your fingers in there. Give your feet a little hug. And just separating them out. Toes get squeezed in socks, in shoes, in ski boots for me a lot. So just making room for toes to spread out a little bit. And I'm kind of just working, feeling between different toes, pressing maybe one finger down and another finger, seeing where it's tight. Gets a little achy for me on my middle toes there. All right, and bring it down to the ground, hand back in that fist. We'll go for this massage, and then we'll get up and get into it. Trainer Lauren's in the house. Welcome. I was thinking, whose long leg is that there? Gotta be Lauren's. All right, guys. So then taking thumbs into the pads of your toes, the base of your toes, just pressing thumbs maybe between every toe a little bit on the ball of your foot, down by the base of your pinky toe, out to those pads. All right, and go ahead and just give those ankles a little roll again. Get those cracks out of there. You kind of hear some things happening. All right, there's the timer. Let's stand it on up. Get a little bit of water, and let's get into some balance, gang. All right, so we're going to start on one leg. Choose a leg. We're going, let's go. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go right foot first here. All right, we have 45 seconds, and I want you here just to balance. And we're doing balance with crazy arms. So try to keep your leg that's up in the air. Keep it from swinging. Keep it in tight to the other leg. Maybe it touches your calf or your thigh, and just swing. Just do whatever you want here, trying to get yourself off balance, using your core, your tummy, your back, your side waist to keep you upright. There's halfway in our 45 seconds. And we're going to do these crazy arms. Oh, and I knew I was going to miss it. I wrote my workout kind of weird. That's okay. We'll come back to it at the end. I wanted to do some squats first to get us moving before we did some balance. So we're going to do these crazy arms here, and then we're going to take it to squats. All right, take it out here. 45 seconds of squatting. I had meant to squat first, just so we got a little bit of movement before we stood on one leg. Sometimes that happens. But the way I wrote it, I wrote my squat really little, like in the margin, because it was sort of an afterthought. So I knew I'd forget it. Try to put a big star by it. Team, as we squat, heels are heavy on the ground. Your weight goes back with your booty out, chest stays up. See if you can even lift your toes to the sky, just a little bit here. Down and up, down and up. All right, 7 seconds here in these squats. And my hands just are coming forward and back. We're gonna take it to a good morning to warm up our back body. Hands to your ears, look forward, stretch your head forward, squeeze your booty to come up. Forward and up. Just go to where you feel your hamstrings tug, right? So if you're stiff this morning, you're not going to come very far, but that squeeze in the back, squeeze in the buns is what gets you upright here. Halfway, then we're going to take it back into our single leg work here. Forward and back. Squeezing back body, squeezing hamstrings. We're going to take it to some single leg around the clock hops here. 5 seconds. So back onto that right leg. And we're going to face forward, but I want you just to hop around in a circle. One way, when you come to the front, hop the other direction. So little hops here. Hands out for balance, around your clock face, and back the other direction. Maybe you're going to balance it. Maybe you're going to step and balance, step and balance, step and balance, and you're going to go that way. And you're just going to stay on the same leg, but putting foot down. If the jumping doesn't feel good, hopping on one foot is very hard, right? Maybe give it a chance. If you don't do it much, if it's hard, try just a little hop, and then maybe you get into the step. Maybe you try a little hop and into the step. 4 seconds here, team. We're on to the next move. We're going to come around. So now, single leg squat. We'll come back to all these exercises again. Single leg squat, bend your leg and twist. Torso rotation on a single leg squat, back to center, stand it up. When you twist, don't turn your knee. Keep your knee facing forward. This is a lot of stabilization, okay? So have a look. As you rotate your hips, your knee is going to want to go the direction you're going, and you have to counter that in your leg. So as I'm turning my leg, as I'm turning my torso, I'm actually thinking about maybe taking my knee a little bit the opposite way as I'm twisting. Good, and bring it up. We're gonna do some jumps again. Now we turn our body. Now you do a quarter turn jump, quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn. And now if your leg is tired, give it a little shake if you need. Other direction. Quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn. Back to the front. Shake it out if you need. Other direction. And so we're sticking our landing here. You're light. You're coming, pressing up off your toes, landing on your toes. And you're trying to stabilize your knee, trying to stabilize that leg as you land. And again, if you don't want to jump, you can hold, take a step, hold, and march that thing out, and then go in the other direction. Perfect. We go back into these squats here. So down and up. We're going to repeat all of those exercises on the other side here. So we squat, we do our good mornings just to kind of shake our body out a little bit, and back to the other side. So that was 3 minutes on one leg. So you might be feeling it around your ankles, in your feet. Maybe your knee is kind of going, ooh, what are we doing here? That's a little different, trying to twist and hold your body weight up. 17 seconds here of squats. Knees are forward. Watch when you squat. Women especially, knees want to cave in. It's how we're made. It's called a Q angle. You have to be thinking about your outer hips to keep your knees facing forward. All right, hands to ears, good mornings here. Squeeze your booty a little bit, squeeze your thighs, come forward. Really strong squeeze to get up. Forward, chin is lifted, chest is forward as you come forward to help keep your back flat. You could even put the back of your hand onto your back and stop where you feel your back starting to round. Maybe use your hand as a little gauge. As a little gauge for your flat back here. 12 seconds, then we're going into your left leg, and we'll do those crazy arms to get started here. Good, eyes up, back flat. Excellent, 3, 2, onto your left leg. Set your balance, feel 5 toes on the ground, ball of your foot, outside edge of your foot and your heel, and let's do these crazy arms. So whatever feels good. Now, and I'm automatically, my leg wants to shift out here. I'm going to try to hold that foot in by my standing leg. Good, gang. You could backstroke it a little bit. You could swing those arms in front. You could do some forward circles. Maybe you twist a little. Just whatever feels good here. Trying to throw yourself off balance, but not letting yourself, because you have a strong, smart body, smart toes gripping the ground there so that you don't tip yourself over. 3, 2, 1. We're going into those around the clock hops here. So let's start over, start one direction, but we stay facing forward. And when you get to the front, we go the other way. And you could do these slower. Maybe you want to hop and land. Oh, hop and land. See, I almost jumped myself right. Off balance there. Maybe they're little hops. Maybe you're going to kind of step it and balance, step and balance. But you're taking yourself around in that circle with the step here and driving that knee and getting weight, body weight on one leg. That's what we're looking for. A lot of times we're always on 2 feet. I want you to think body weight on one leg. 4 seconds here. Hop, 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 hopping. Set that foot. We have that single leg squat with the torso rotation. Turning back to the center, turning to the center. Stand up, shake it out if it needs it. Back down, twist, and twist. We're twisting both directions. Make sure you come center before you stand up. I don't want you standing and extending, doing something weird if your knee is twisted a little bit. So squat, twist, twist. And you'll feel your ankle moving and wobbling, right? Those are smart ankles. Your feet wobble to help correct you. I don't think any of us are balancing with a dead silent foot, right? Everybody's feet are moving around here. All right, now we do those quarter turn jumps here. So jump, quarter turn, jump, and jump, and jump. This is my not so strong leg. This is the leg I should have started with when I did it, so I wouldn't be quite so tired. And make sure you're changing directions. Jump and land, stick your landing. Push with your toes, land with your toes, bendy. Bendy knees and ankles when you land. 14 seconds there, team. Then we're gonna squat. Then actually I think, I gotta think of my timing here. And jumping, all right. Now we're gonna just shake those legs out. That's our balance set. We're gonna get into some skips. Forward and back skips. Hands to the sky. We're gonna start to crank up the heart rate a little bit. Take it up. We have 10 more minutes. And these last 10 minutes will be a higher heart rate. Bye, have a great day, you guys. If you're heading out, enjoy your Wednesday. Forward back here. Opposite knee, opposite arm. You can always march, right? Maybe you march and lift up on your toe. So you lift your heel off the ground. 10 more seconds here. Then we're going to take it to a sideways skip. So lots of skipping here. A little bit of coordination. 3, 2, 1. Now we skip sideways. So facing forward, but side to side. Right? Your leg, foot maybe wants to cross over, but we're not crossing feet. Feet stay on the same side of our body. Good. Suzanne, nice. Good to see you. Excellent, Lenny. Lorraine, good work. Judy, Letty, Val, Slavka, nice skipping. Skip into my loo. Mary, good. Cheryl, we're going to jog it in place in 10 seconds here, team. Good, Carolyn, good arms. Nice, Shelly. Good work, you guys. Melody and Tuck, good work. Keep it moving. Kim, nice job. All right, and just take it to that jog here. Allie, good work there. All right, jogging it out. You could jog forward and back. You could jog side to side. Whatever feels good here. Just getting in that run. And we're gonna get a little hip twist in about 27 seconds. We're gonna go into a karaoke really is the official name. But here, just jogging, up on our toes. I throw jogging in barefoot because I like for you to have to think about how you land. When you're barefoot running, you're always on your toes. Your heel doesn't strike. When you run maybe in shoes, you might notice your heel hits first in your shoes, but when we run barefoot, it's all up on our toes. All right, come to the side of your space here. We're going to put one foot in front, that same foot in back, and we're going to start to twist our hips. Karaoke, so chest stays forward, and I think about it as one leg. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, and then my other foot comes forward and back, up on your toes here. Nice and quick. We're looking for a hip rotation. That's what's allowing those feet to do their good work. Are your hips moving? Shoulders, chest tries to stay steady. That's kind of why I put my hands out. So I notice if my arms are twisting here. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're getting into some jumps here. So single leg bounding. I want you to jump and land, jump and land, jump and land, jump and land. Take it back and back and back. So we're getting into a plyometric set. All right, plyometrics being jumps, explosive power. So moving forward as you jump. And this is taking into play our balance that we worked on as well. Balance and power in those legs. 16 seconds here. Going up and down. We're going to do all of these things twice. We have a 2-foot jump coming up. 10 seconds. This is a little slower. I want you to be balancing when you land. Moving forward. The next one, 2-footed jumps, jumping quickly. Here we go. So we jump and land, jump and land, jump and land. You could jog it back or you could jump it back. We just did these in 30 and 30 with trainer Maria. And up. You could squat here. You could do little, short, shallow squats to get some of that quickness. Maybe down and up on your toes. 21 seconds here. Good. Or you jump, land. Jump, land. Use your arms to help you get up. And I'm not taking up a lot of space, you guys, because I don't want to disappear from you, but you can move. You can move forward, move backwards. Good. All right. Into our ladder here. Side, 2 feet, side. 2 feet, hold on one leg. Quick, quick, hold. Quick, quick, hold. So into a little bit of agility. If you've ever seen those agility ladders, you lie them down on the ground, made of kind of plastic and rope, and you would work your way forward, putting your feet one in each box in that laid down ladder. So you can be moving forward and back. Good, 12 seconds here. So I kind of go sideways just to show you the movement, moving forward and back. All right, we're gonna face forward here and think about now your ladder in front of you. You're putting 2 feet up in each ladder box. So you go forward, back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Quick little feet up and back. All right, 20 seconds here, team. We go back to that single leg bounding, those double leg jumps. We have 5 more minutes in class. 10 seconds here. And I'm kind of getting into big steps. You can keep them little. Keep them little and kind of snappy, right? Quick feet. 3, 2, we go to this bounding. Jump and hold. Jump and hold. So now the timing is different. That last set was very quick. Now I want you to stop your landing and hold. And hold. Move forward as you move. And if you're stepping, make it a big step. Kind of a side to side lunge. Lunge and step. Lunge and step. Get a little bend and a push. Bend and push. Bend and push. 18 seconds to go here. Power. Think land and bend, extend and explode. Land and bend, extend and explode. Good. Stopping at 4, 3. We have double leg jumps. Forward and back. Quick landing. Quick landing. Keep going there. So a multiple response here. Multiple responses. Those single leg bounds are single leg response. Single response because it's a single and single. These are over and over and over again. Up, up, up. You could jump it back, 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 back. 18 seconds here, team. Then we have 2 more ladder drills. And then that is us. So we have about a minute and a half left here. Up, up, and letting your hips come low. When you jump, let yourself come down low into our ladder here. So your ladder's laid out in front of you. Quick, quick hold. Quick, quick hold. Quick, quick hold. And drive that knee when you hold. Get a little hip flexor, little stomach, little lower ab action here. And arms, right? Opposite arm drives forward with that opposite knee. Yes, team, keep working. Nice. Good, Victoria. Nice, nice, nice. Good work, you guys. Good, Judy. Good, Suzanne. Stay with it, Lorraine. Good, Slavka. 6 seconds. We go to those quick little feet forward and back, up on our toes. Lay your ladder out in your mind, in front of you. And we go forward and back here. Forward and back. And if you're stepping, it's up on your toes. Arms move. And we move side to side, as well as forward and back. So a lot going on, right? Your body's like, wait, are we moving forward? Are we going sideways? What is happening here? 21 seconds to go. Can you be a little quicker? Maybe it's a little shorter distance forward and back to help you move quicker. 10 seconds here, team. This is it. This is the big push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, team. We have a minute to cool down here. So I just want you to walk it out a little and let's pull heel to bum. Take a step. Heel to bum. Heart rates are high, so keep your head up. We don't want to tip forward yet. Keep your chest open. I like this kind of quad stretch because as I reach my hand back, I think about having my chest open here. Nice. Just walking it out. So if you're going on to another class, we'll keep this kind of moving. If you're done with your workout for the morning, maybe you want to just hold a little bit longer. Thanks, Lorraine. Let's go heels down, booty back, little hamstring here. Take a step, other foot forward, toes to the sky, booty down. One leg is bending. My leg that's out in front is straight. My belly button is trying to come down toward my thighs. Take a step. Team, that is 7 o'clock on my clock here. If you need to get going, this is the last stretch we'll do today. So ankles got a good workout, right? And our balance, Letty, nice to see you. You might want to just roll your ankles out. You might find you're a little more sore or stiff tomorrow in your lower leg from all that balance. Hopefully knees feel good. Team, have a great, great day. Cheryl, we got to go to the Kraken game on Thursday last week. So fun, you guys. Live hockey is so exciting. That was my first
so much
time.
fun. That's awesome. Yeah, it's so fast. Like, I mean, you wouldn't even think about watching on TV. It's really, really fast.
Yeah, that when we got there, I was like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to see the puck on TV. It has like a line behind it.
Yeah, sometimes it's even hard, like with youth games, to even see like the puck. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. Tracy, good to see you. Carolyn, team commitment.
Yeah,
I
glad
like
you had
it.
fun. See you later. Have a good day. Bye.
Mama.
Okay, now we can talk. I wondered if there was a short stack under that blanket back there.